There's a promo.
This is?
I'll say your name.
Your promo?
Say the name for the promo. I think we should say our names.
Oh, Harland Williams?
Howie Mandel. And we have a new podcast called When a Stranger Calls, where we take calls from strangers, and then that's all we can say. We don't know who's going to call and what's going to happen.
We don't really know what they look like.
Right, but why would people want to click on it and subscribe and watch?
I think because people know that we have a lot of wisdom. We have what we call old souls.
You really think people are going to click on it because they want to see old souls?
Well, ask me any advice. Let me give you an example.
How can we get more people to subscribe and watch When a Stranger Calls?
Send safety flares into the sky so people know.
Do we have a safety flare? Do we have any safety flares?
Hello! Stranger Calls.
Hello?
Oh my God! Hello! I have a tattoo. I never talk about this. It's kind of auspicious placement.
Yeah.
But I got a tattoo of one of my girlfriends on my scrotum, on my testicles.
No way.
Yeah, because she was nuts.
The ball's on you, Harland.
You're riding down the Harland Highway.
All right, hold tight on the Harland Highway show.
Harland Williams.
Sit my arse down. Do you say arse or ass?
Neither. I say ass.
Oh, how do you say it?
Ass.
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 You drag the A?
Yeah, it's like a Delaware Philly accent.
It's a little aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome to Delaware and Philly, pal.
Yeah, tough guys?
Yeah.
Ass.
Ass.
Kiss my ass.
Hey, kiss my ass.
Wow.
How do you say H-I-G-H school?
Oh, wow.
How do you say H-I-G-H school?
High school.
High school. High school.
High school.
Hey, school.
Hi.
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 Hi, school. Hi, school. I'm Ian.
Hi, I'm kindergarten.
Hi, kindergarten.
Hi. School. Wait, do you pronounce the silent gh like high school?
High school. You don't?
Well, I find it offensive that you're teaching children, you're learning them. You're putting some good old-fashioned learnings into children.
Yeah.
And right out of the gate, the facility that they go in to learn has a trick spelling. It's got two silent high school.
You feel bad. I feel weeds out the dummies.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? If they welcome to high school, your first lesson, you don't pronounce a
Right.
GH. Yeah, welcome.
There's a silent G in high, and there's a silent H in school. High school.
High school.
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 I think we just realized this. What a bunch of asswads.
Yeah, I know. College is a lie. Don't go.
Really?
Drop out of school. High school.
School. Wow.
And write W-R-I-T-E? No.
Right.
It's not write. Hey, will you write a paper?
Yeah. Reigehut. Oh, dude.
Reigehut is Reigehut.
Fuck me to hinder.
I canal.
You have
I
a
canal.
canal.
Yeah.
You canal.
I canal. I canal what you're saying. Wow. I canal what you're saying.
You canal what? We should just fuck off and go fishing for salmon. And just like
a beer.
Like a what?
A beer.
A beer? A bear?
A beer. Beer.
Beer. The dumbest opening to a podcast ever in history.
I love it.
But I think we had to have learned somebody out there.
Yes.
Somebody had to have got some
their learning
learnings.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what it's about.
Well, welcome, buddy. Let me hit the theme music. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Welcome to the Harland Highway podcast. And wonderful guest today, Ian Fidance, or is it Fidance?
Fidance. All
Fidance.
depends on if you went to hot guy school.
Oh, right. Wow. Everything's so finesse today.
Yeah.
I love it that your name has the word dance in it.
Isn't that nice?
It's nice. It makes it
is.
so eloquent somehow.
Yeah.
Has it got a bit of French Canadian in it, or what's Fidance?
It's Italian, and some people think it's Fidance, which sounds like a cheap Italian wine out of a bag.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like under a bridge somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
With urine-crusted pants.
Yep.
Yeah, orange toenails.
Orange toenails.
Yeah.
Yeah, fingerless gloves that are dirty. You know? Yeah.
And so debased that maybe fingerless gloves and no fingers even.
No fingers.
So just like
You
finger
got
holes.
Gout in the hand from drinking a boxed bag of Fidance.
Wow. Does Fidance come in red and white, or is it just like a urine
Mixed.
yellow? What is it?
Mixed. It's red and white together.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is nice though to have dance in your name though. It
It
gives
is
it a lot of
because
color.
I'm a very dancey guy. I feel better when I dance.
Are you really?
I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
if I want to have a really good day, I
Yeah.
would put music on
Whoa.
and kind of dance in my apartment.
Yeah.
Just to kind of shake it out. And it's in my name. I feel like I have
Yeah.
to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're ever down by a river, will you river for dance?
I have river for dance. Yeah, blew out my knee. It was a bad time.
You blew out your knee so you were dancing with a leaf blower? Dude, not a smart move.
I know.
You'll blow
I
it out
know.
every time.
I did. It was bad. It
poor
was bad.
angel.
The noise that it made with the leaf blower, you know. Couldn't hear my screams.
Oh, only in space they can hear your screams.
I know. I hope to go one day.
Do you really? Would you go? Are you one of those guys where they say, oh, you could go to Mars, you'll never come back, but you'll be one of the first humans to ever go to Mars? Would you do it or no? No, even if you could live up there, like they had a space colony and...
Could I go with friends and my cat?
Yeah, you could.
Then I would go if everyone was like, let's all go together.
You would.
Yeah, but if it was like me and a bunch of other strangers just to say, well, I'm in the first shuttle to Mars, I wouldn't do it. I would go if it was like a bunch of friends and we would all be together. But I wouldn't go
let me throw
on my
this
own.
at you.
I got a glove. Let me get it.
Whoa, mime time in the mime school.
Come on. Throw it at me.
Okay. Have you ever been camping with your friends?
Yes.
And how long did that last before everyone got on everyone's nerve?
Halfway up the mountain.
Yeah. Okay. I rest my case and throw it back into the field.
Yeah.
Once, because you got to imagine you get out in that Mars colony, fly in there, you get all your best buddies. But think about it. You're in that spaceship. I think it's like, what, a 6-month journey?
Yeah.
So now you're in that confined space.
People can't even be with me in a room for 6 minutes.
Right? So
6
now you got
months.
6 months in a flying tube. Now you finally get out and you're trapped in a dome for the rest of our lives, we just stated.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you really want to go with your buddies?
I mean, don't you think that would bring about good conflict resolution? You could have fun. Who knows you more than your buddies? If you're there with a stranger,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I guess so. But
What do you do for the 6 months of travel?
I know that's the dilemma. I don't know if they put you in a sleep chamber or you play like backgammon or you dance. I don't know.
I mean, if I'm there, I got to.
You gotta dance.
gotta
If you're
dance.
flying to Mars for dance, gotta dance.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. When you go to Mars, you can dance. It's up to you and I.
Wow, wow, Broadway Billy all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
All right.
Bringing New York with me wherever I go.
Yeah, you're a New Yorker, dude. Well, you're a Philly guy first, right? And then New York. Yeah.
Delaware. Grew up in Delaware. Started in Philly, then New York.
I love it. All right, I wanted to start with something because this, it's the obvious. My viewers are watching.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the term power move? You have. Have you ever made a power move in your life?
Some would say, yes, I think, but I never consciously go, I'm pulling a power move. I just pull a move, and then people assign power to it.
this is exactly what I thought. Because in nature, you know, when a peacock displays,
Yes.
it's a sign of sort of aggression and dominance, right? When a lion has the bigger mane,
Yes.
he's the top dog. When the silverback gorilla has the bigger hump with more,
yeah.
he's in charge. So I knew you were coming in today, my guy.
Yeah.
I know you were coming in large and in charge with a full stash.
Oh, yes.
Like, to
Yes.
me, that's a right out of the gate power move trying to take over the Harland Highway podcast. And I think everyone
Really?
watching, oh, yeah.
Wow.
Look at them pretending it's not a power move.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to bring my mustache today. I just thought
at
I
that.
would.
Look at you. And did you think I wasn't going to be ready? Is that what you thought?
I underestimated you. I'll be honest. I did.
Look at this.
Yeah. Huh.
Emergency mustache.
No way.
Yeah, dude. So I just I want us to have a great podcast. I think
Okay.
you do.
Yeah.
You came in here real aggressive, pulled
Yeah.
a power move. And so throughout the pod, I'm going to have to kind of, match power with power.
Wow.
Is that, I mean, you can't blame me, can you?
I mean, no, but I can certainly say you'll try, but you won't. But give it the old
You
college
never
try.
know. Look at the first stash.
Oh, a blonde stash.
Yeah, it's sort
Look
of
at
like,
you.
yeah.
Whoa, that's a nice little push broom.
Yeah.
Now, see, I was just existing. I didn't consciously do the power move. And if I had... That looks pretty good. That looks...
You want to fuck around,
really
guy?
good. Oh, my God. God, I wish I brought my barber shop clippers with me. I'd cut that thing right off your face.
What do you want to talk about, bro? I mean, you want to just sit here and fuck around, or you want to party?
I like to party.
You want to fuck around or party, guy?
Fuck, I wish I had an emergency goatee. God, I wish I had an emergency goatee.
Can you feel the energy leveling out?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, bro. Like, coming into the Harland Highway with that fucking power move? You fucking come in here Freddie Mercury me or Tom Selleck me? Not on my watch. I'm the host of the Harland Highway podcast. So let's fucking rock and roll. Let's double dutch. Let's square dance. And let's turkey teriyaki or whatever they say in the hood.
I'll turkey teriyaki, and I'll say this. New York, we're known for our attitude.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was bringing it, and I'm gonna change the narrative. I'm not going to have it. I'll let you have this. Because you know what? I know you need it. So go ahead.
Wait a minute. That was a little bit of a passive-aggressive power statement right there.
No. Do what you got to do. I know you need help with your confidence, so go ahead.
See, what you did is you handed it off. And it was in the tone of your voice and that little smirk.
What's right?
That little fucking power moves. Look at that fucking tilt. The pug looking at his ceiling fan tilt. You don't think I don't recognize? Hello?
No, I mean, it's interesting. The mustache is kind of falling off because you're losing confidence, but go ahead.
Oh, really? Maybe I want it to fall off. Oh, yeah? Maybe I'm going to fucking go outside and eat a fish. Fuck. It is falling off.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
All right.
The facade can only last for so long, but go ahead.
Okay, I feel like at least I can feel you're not that intimidated by it, but I feel in my head I'm on a level playing ground with Ian right now.
Okay.
So
sure.
I think by doing this for me,
Yeah.
you're going to get a better podcast experience because now I'm not as jittery.
Okay.
Now I'm not feeling as intimidated.
Great.
I feel like we're sort of on a level playing field, and I
love
want you to have a pleasant Harland Highway podcast experience.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Thank you.
Well, it's like a fart in the wind. It's just blowing around. Look at it.
No, I'm not going to let you get in my head.
No. Well, I mean, there's a lot of space in there, but
Dude.
Hey, it's all right. No.
You know what?
No.
Power level 2.
Oh, no. What is this one?
I don't know, but we're going to see. Look at this. This feels like a little more like 1940s. Like, I don't know. This guy feels like he owns a mansion or something.
Oh, fuck. I did just feel a punch to the gut. Oh, shit. Ooh.
So, Ian, how are you? Still going to school, are you? How are things in your neck of the woods? Still riding the horse and carriage, are we? Oh, I see you still got the influenza, can't afford the medicine. Whoa, holy fuck, bro.
Let me see what mustaches are.
Whoa, guy.
Oh, don't do it. Please. Oh, Fidance.
I mean, you just bested me on mine, so I have to
I
fight
say,
back.
Fidance, I do believe I did best you. If I take my top off, I'll breast you.
Oh, please.
Oh, what the? But my goodness, what have you got there, old boy? Oh, come on, bro. Dude.
Hey there, soldier. My car broke down on this highway. I was just wondering if you could help me get a tank of gas so I can just be another tumbleweed blowing through town.
I say, are you a cowboy of some sort?
I fancy myself one.
You're not carrying a gun by any chance, are you, cowboy?
Well, we don't have, we can certainly find better things to talk about.
Are you trying to intimidate me?
Well, I don't think there's no trying it. I think it is just what's happening.
Yes, excellent. Let me go get a cup of water and cheerio.
Whatever you need.
See, fuck, you scared me. You scared me off my own
Sorry,
pod, bro.
sorry.
Damn.
Sorry. I had to. I'm sorry.
Dude, that was a bold move. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce that Smooth Sack Summer is officially upon us. When you're playing around this summer, canoeing, tennis, tree climbing, rolling down hills, badminton, I don't know what you're doing, but let's make sure you're groomed. You're down at the beach, you got the bikini on, you got the trunks on, you don't want any weeds coming out of the garden, if you know what I mean. Let's make sure you're groomed from your pubes all the way around to your full moon to your bum. And thanks to our friends at Manscaped, yes, Manscaped, you can now join 10 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with our exclusive offer. You get 20% off plus free shipping when you go to manscaped.com and use code Harland. Summertime and the trimming is easy. And in case you don't know what Manscaped is, they make these incredible razors, electric razors and shavers, and they do all the trimmings, and they have little lights on them, and they're really safe, and they don't pinch, and they don't cut. They're really like, you feel good. They got ointments you can put on afterwards, and just skin things, and it's just fantastic. You've never pampered yourself in that area so well as you have when you used Manscaped. Now listen to this. The Manscaped Performance Package 5.0 Ultra has everything you need to prepare that summer bod of yours. And again, that's 20% off plus free shipping with the code Harland at manscaped.com. It's smooth sack summer, boys. Get on board or get left behind, man. Scaped. That was a bold. You don't need it when you put one on.
Power move.
Yeah, all right.
Know?
You're
All
in
right.
charge. I'll go through my list of questions, but I think you're really in charge.
Well, I've commandeered the highway, but it's okay.
One of the things I love about you, you do poetry too, right?
I do.
Can we talk about that? Because
I would love that.
I love the mind of a poet. Mm-hmm. And tell me a little bit about your poetry, and then I got kind of a neat thing I want to see if we can pull it off together. But
Okay.
to talk to me about poetry, why you do it, where it comes from.
Poetry is the lyric without sound, and
What do you mean?
it's lyrics,
Okay.
songs,
Yeah.
without sound.
Right.
Poetry. I like that.
Yeah, because if you think about a lot of most song lyrics rhyme, they're poetic, but as you said, they're all backed by music. But yeah,
Yeah.
poetry is like all that, but no music.
It's a lyric without sound.
So why do you delve into it? What is your reason for doing poetry? Why do you write it?
Because it's a way for me to kind of express myself in a different way.
Yeah.
And I really, if I can be honest,
Yeah.
and I feel like I can,
You can. You're in charge.
I love rhyming.
You love rhyming?
I like to rhyme.
Really?
Only if I have time.
Whoa, you dropped that on a dime.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine.
I wish it was mine.
Could be, but
You're drawing the line.
yeah, I feel a bit sour. I had a lime.
Brittany Grimes. You know, I don't do it. I ruined it. Who is Brittany Grimes? Is that a person? I've heard that.
I thought it was a basketball player, but now I don't know if they exist.
Is Brittany Grimes, wasn't she the one that did the shame on you for stealing our future? The global warming girl who you've stolen our future. Remember
Isn't that Greta Thunberg?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Brittany Grimes.
Brittany Grimes. I thought Brittany
Right?
Grinder.
Is it a Muppet? Brittany Grinder?
Brittany Grinder is a drag queen's name.
It is?
I think, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Grinder.
Yeah. Grinder. I barely know her. You know, I used to write poetry. I shouldn't say I used to. I still write it now and then. But when I was younger, I wrote it a lot as kind of an adolescent kid where my mind was growing and you're starting to learn about the world and the depth of the world and some of the atrocities in the world. And figuring out love and life and adulthood and transitioning from a kid to I used to write a lot of poetry because it would help me sort out my thoughts.
Yeah.
I would sit there and write like stuff about death and life. And this is like when I was like 15, 18, in my early 20s, you know, falling in and out of love, death.
Truly, I honestly, what is love but just a draw to like a heartfelt poem? Like love is poetry. Like how can you not think of love without, you know, these like feelings and words and descriptive flowy language? Like every girl I've ever like been and that I've fallen for, I've written poems for.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I really, really do love poetry and poems. John Donne is one of my favorite poets.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you fall for a girl, did you ever show those poems to the girl? Because sometimes I feel like in my experience, the poetry was almost deeper me writing it down than at times that I could verbally express to them.
Yeah.
And then you hand them this poem and hope that maybe they get it or they absorb it or maybe they won't.
The poem is like a language that you can both speak and understand the depths of this love that you have. I've done that and it's worked.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing. And it's also been like, I gave you this. And then they're like, well, you can take it back.
Oh, really? Isn't that painful?
So painful. There's nothing more vulnerable than writing your deepest feelings and expressing them to someone and sharing them and having them go, no, I'm okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And when you get to some of those lines, the great thing about poetry is you get to some of those lines that are so flowery and so descriptive that you could never verbalize them to. You could never go, your soul warms me like a hot chocolate on a cold night. Like, you can't just say that to a girl.
Yeah, you have to let them read it. And yeah.
It's beautiful. So I think we're a little bit kindred spirits in this sense.
Yes.
Something we didn't know about each other till we just had our little poetry fight.
Yeah.
I wonder if you and I can figure out a topic together. I've never done this with anyone.
Okay.
Could be fun or it could be a disaster.
Let's try it out.
We do a poem together on the same theme, and it's like I do a line, you do a line, but we try to make a cohesive story. So it's not just trying to rhyme each other, but trying to paint a story.
Sure.
With and we can take our time. It doesn't have to be I got to come up with a rhyme. Like if you need to sit there and like really think of it, or I need to, there'll be no rush.
Okay. Now, is it iambic pentameter? Is it a haiku 575? Are there any parameters that are going on, or is it just a topic that we are, using our words to paint a picture of poetry?
I think for the simplicity of it, it would just be like using words to paint a picture of poetry, and maybe I'll pick a topic, and then maybe later in the show you pick a topic. But maybe since we talked about a girl, maybe it's about we'll do a poem about losing a girl.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
do you want me to start or you
I
start?
would love for you to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's the girl's name? What should we name her?
Margaret.
Margaret. All right, I'll start. Sitting in the shadows, in the darkness of the night, thinking of Margaret, the candle burns bright.
I know I will ask her a question that's there, but her answer I want. If it's not, but the answer I want, if it's not what I need, the answer I can't bear.
So I look to the wind on a dark, starry night, and I wonder aloud if I may or I might ever see you again as the summer turns to fall. Oh, my dear Margaret, on the wind you do call.
Like a glass of red wine, I want to take you in and taste you. Feel you course through my body, my bones, my blood. I will race you.
Sorry, I jumped on you. Go ahead.
And I will race you.
To the ends of the galaxy, to the epochs of time, I will chase you forever till once more you are mine. Dear Margaret, my heart beats like a thunderous hoof.
Thunderous what?
Hoof?
Oh, I thought you said foof.
No.
Hoof. Yes.
Like a thunderous hoof. Your love drifting away, your love so aloof.
We have to end it right there. That was incredible.
We do?
I mean, do you want to keep going? That was amazing. Really. If somebody transcribed that, that was a romantic era wonderful poem.
Yeah, it was kind of like you could feel the loneliness and the hurt. Mm-hmm. And I'll put some nice music under that, like some poetic music.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that was fun, man.
Yeah. You want to do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again. You picked the topic this time.
Okay.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. How about death? Yes.
Yes, you get to start this time.
Okay. Mother, seeing your skin wither away in these last moments, I don't know what to say.
And the reaper, he stands there with the scythe in his hand. And I stand over you crying, right where you lay.
Darkness comes, the light goes away. Your last breaths are gasping, gasping, gasping to say.
From your womb I did spring. In this world you gave me life. And now your eyes close to the blackness of night. I stand here and weep like your child once again. I don't want you to go. I don't want it to end.
It seems you're still alive, and I thought what I was saying would be the last that we spoke. So, if you're alive and you will die soon, I'd like to give you a joke. For it would be best for you to die not with a frown, but for you to pass to the night smiling like a clown.
Knock, knock, who's there? Let us who? Let us in, it's cold. Now it's time for me to die. Fuck you.
Yes, that was great.
Well, you said we got to end with a joke.
Yeah, that was fantastic. That was really good.
I kind of want someone I know to die that way now, just with a knock-knock joke and a fuck you and then gone.
That would be the best way to go.
Yeah.
Laughing.
Yeah.
And what better way to express, like, I don't know if you have some friends, but when you see each other, you go, fuck you. That's like a way of being like, I love you, buddy. I miss
right.
you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That would be wonderful, because in that fuck you, you know that the person is still loving you and they're making you laugh, which is such an elicited emotion of joy. Who wouldn't want to go out with a chuckle?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And you know it's like a term of affection because you've known that person.
Yeah.
Like you're right by their bedside.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to let you go off into the rest of your life with a bitter fuck you.
Yeah.
It has to be an adoring fuck you.
Yes. And it's also almost like a secret language, like a secret handshake that you two share in a way too.
Yeah.
You know, because if anyone else goes, the last thing he said to her was fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but that was their relationship. That's amazing. You know? That's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I love when we just laugh there. I love your laugh. You have like a strong, bold laugh, like almost sort of like there's a depth. It's almost like I think of it like a Viking laugh, right? Like I picture you standing silhouetted against the moon, a village burning, like corpses at your feet, and you're just doing your laugh.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
No, that wasn't natural.
Yeah, that was like amazing. But your natural laugh is like it's hearty.
Yeah.
It's hearty.
It's my favorite thing to do. I love laughing.
See, I love that because as a comedian, like it's weird because we're around funny so much. That's our job. It's like if you worked in an art gallery, you'd be around paintings all day. We're exposed to jokes and humor and comedy and funny people all day. And it's weird for me because I've never been a huge like outward laughter. I find things hilarious inside, but I'm sort of jealous because you can do like this. Your laugh just comes organically.
Yeah.
And I wish I had that more.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
You have it sometimes.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I definitely do. But I have a real sort of quirky sense of humor. Like I find a million things funny, but it's the real quirky things that make me like just bust up out loud.
Yeah.
But you're fortunate in a way. Like anyone watching, anyone who has that kind of organic laugh, it's kind of a real blessing because it feels good to do it. It's good for the soul.
Oh, thank you. It is. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's why I feel like it's good to the soul to laugh, which is why I feel so fortunate that we get to make so many people laugh.
Yeah.
Like we get to like get like a little like we're like a little like jester spirit that enters through their mouth and enriches their soul through laughter, you know?
Yeah,
It's fun. And I like that. Thank you for saying that. That was very kind of you.
No, that's beautiful. It's great, man.
Yeah.
As a comedian, as a guy that's on the road, do you have any like real quirky like things you do, like kind of quirky habits from
Like an example. Give me an example.
Well, for example, like I have this thing in life where I never wear a watch. Like I used to try and wear watches and I would wear them and I don't know why, but I would walk around and I go, it's 3:24. And I'd look and it'd be like maybe 3:23, 3:24. I'd walk around for another 3, 4, 6 minutes. It's 4:02. Like within 10 minutes, I'm always guessing the time and looking at my wrist.
Really?
And it started to draw, and I can't wear a watch because I can't stop it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No.
And then there was a point in time where I'm glad I don't do it anymore, but I used to count. I'd just be sitting there and I'd take my tongue and I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd count like using my tongue to touch the teeth in my mouth. I was just doing
that now while you were saying I was trying to do that. Yeah.
You were?
Well, can I tell you, some of those are thought anxiety exercises of like the tongue thing. There's this thing when you get really that I learned to kind of make your anxiety or like repetitive thoughts go away.
Yeah.
It's this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing where you pick 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can taste, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can hear, or something. You know what I mean? And so that like, like maybe that's subconsciously your brain doing a thing to like calm you or relax you.
Oh wow!
I do a thing that's quirky in a way. If I hear a noise or a certain phrase or someone's voice that strikes me, I repeat it. So constantly, like, I'll repeat it in my head. Like, if I hear a bird chirp a certain way, sometimes for the day, I'll just be like, boop, 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 boop. You know?
Really?
Yeah, or like I'll try to replicate noises with a whistle. I'm a big whistler. That's like my big quirk. I whistle a lot.
You do? Mm-hmm. Can you whistle like a bird? That's more like a construction worker, I think. I was thinking more like that type of thing.
Whoa, that was incredible.
Well, I'm just asking, guy.
You go, that type of thing. What?
You know, a little cricket action.
I mean, are we off the side of the Harland Highway at night? Because I hear some birds chirping, some crickets going, some nighttime noises.
Do you want to do a nighttime poem and I'll fill in the sound effects?
Yeah.
Take your time, bro.
Okay. All right. Driving down the road on the horizon, I feel the wind whipping up dust on the trail. Black skies as black as a lung. Windows rolled down. I hear a truck in the distance approaching. They added a foghorn boat sound to the truck. It keeps approaching and honking. It must be trying to tell me something as the wind wisps past my convertible. I slow down as I'm fearful of the truck approaching, but the truck has stopped honking, and it seems there's some sort of water I'm around, and there's maybe, I don't know what that animal noise is, but I know it must be coming from an animal. It sounds like there's a sick frog. Possibly the truck is trying to warn me of the radioactive spill down the road that has made these animals so sick. Oh my God. Approaching a Jaws shark with a giant cricket riding on top of it. Oh, it has gas. Oh, I hope this truck has Pepto. And I hope more noises come, because this has now turned from a poem to just a narrative story that's going nowhere. It seems.
off the road. Oh, the truck went off the road.
That was no poem, my friend.
No, we tried. We tried. Hey, we got to experiment, right? It's like we said earlier, some of the poems work, and I was like, no, you can have that one back. Yeah,
I'll take that to the poem factory. That was defective.
We messed that one up. We got distracted by the...
I don't know. I was supposed to lead, and then I took your lead.
Yeah, you know what? I think what threw it off is when you said the dark skies, I was trying to do thunder. And you took it as a try. I was trying to be like, I couldn't do it. I was trying to be like rolling like...
Oh,
and you took it as a truck, and then that's when we fucking hit a wall.
Yeah.
We suck.
Yeah.
Like, how bad do we suck?
You know,
Fuck, do we
you got to
suck?
suck before you succeed.
Yeah.
Part of succeed is suck. Yeah. So We put the suck and succeed.
We succeeded real bad, bro. Wow. Wow. That was the worst poem. Like, that poem probably ruins the first two we did, you know?
That's a poem. If you're teaching poetry, that's what not to do. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Bro.
You know what? I'll take the blame on that one.
No.
You were great.
No way, dude. Fuck me, my thunder sucked.
It did sound like a honk.
It sounded like a truck.
It sounded like a truck, you know? But how do you make the noise of thunder?
I was trying to do like that rolling, like distant thunder, because you said the black clouds, and then my mind went, ooh, black clouds, thunder. So I was trying to like rolling, like, but it sounded like a Mack 18-wheeler hauling vegetables to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep.
This is why I need to go to DeVry.
Well.
Hey, everybody. Check out my merchandise at harbling.com. Yeah, most people just slap some letters or images on a t-shirt or a hoodie, but not me. Yours truly. Guess what? I draw my own designs. At harbling.com, you can see tons of my hand-drawn t-shirts. You can either buy the original or you can buy a print. And man, oh man, wear them loud and proud. I love making these designs for you guys and keeping it personal. So check out the whole catalog. We got hoodies, we got coffee mugs, we got t-shirts, you name it, it's there at harbling.com. Get your Harland original design, wearable art at harbling.com today. And thank you for your support, and I'll just keep the groovy images coming.
I mean, I think you can do it. You'd probably need some recommendations. Do you have like a mentor or someone that could write you a letter of recommendation to DeVry?
I have a roll of Mentos. Oh.
Might help.
Speaking of art and poetry, bro, we can't. I mean, everyone sees it. They're looking at it right now. They're probably not looking at me. They're glaring at your beautiful tats.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, like beautiful colored tattoos.
Thank you.
It's art. It's art in motion.
It is.
It's talk to me about like what's going on there. What the impetus for those?
I love tattoos. When I was a kid, I remember, I'll never forget going to this kid, I won't say his last name, but my friend Steve's house in like first grade. It's this early memory I have of us drawing on loose leaf paper, cutting it out, and then scotch taping it to our arms and saying, look, we got tattoos.
Oh, wow.
And I always wanted to have tattoos, and I enjoy the art and the history of them. And these are a very specific kind. These are called American traditional, and they're bright, bold, beautiful colors, very reds, greens, yellows. It's pretty much all similar coloring.
Oh, is it sort of throwback to like the biker days and the like kind of the 40s, 50s, 60s like biker gang? Because that's what it looks like.
Yep, these are all flash tattoos. Flash are the designs that are hanging on the wall at the store.
Yeah.
So I pick them off the wall, or I'll go and I become friends with my artists. I go, what do you feel like doing today? What do you think will look good here? And they're like, well, I don't know. Maybe, what do you think about an eagle right there? I'm like, I do want an eagle right there. Let's go. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
So is there any on you, though, that are specifically, like, rather than having a little more of a random vibe, are there any on you that are like of true sentimental, like...
Yes.
What can we talk about, or is that too personal?
No.
Oh,
Very
good.
kind of you to ask.
Yeah.
The first tattoo I got was on my chest. I got it at 17. My mom had to be in the shop with me and sign off on it.
Oh,
it's
wow.
a Sacred Heart with my dad's name in it when he was born and when he died.
Oh.
My friend designed it and gave it to the shop artist, and he kind of touched it up a bit, put it on me, and then they all had bets that I was going to either cry or get up and leave. I sat through it the whole time.
Really?
Took it,
As a
5
kid?
hours. Yeah, 17 years old.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty good.
We have my mom was there. We took a picture of it.
Yeah, what's the image?
It's a Sacred Heart.
Oh, a Sacred Heart. Okay,
yeah. And so it's like a classically drawn Sacred Heart.
Whoa.
And it's black and white, and then the blood from the heart is red. And there's an image, there's a picture of me, 17 years old, just rail thin. And I have this look on my face, like, please stop now. And my chest is full of blood, you know?
Whoa.
But yeah, that was the first one.
Did you have the stash at that age?
Oh, inside. On the inside.
It hadn't grown out
yet. It hadn't manifested itself in reality.
Were you even shaving yet?
No.
Okay.
Not at all, no.
Okay. Because you said you're Italian, right?
Yeah.
A lot of Italian boys actually get facial hair a little earlier than the rest.
Yeah, kids.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, that's pretty... You got to man up at 17 to get a tat, and that area hurts, right?
It was so painful, Harlan.
And you
oh
didn't
my
cry.
God. No.
Wow.
No, didn't cry. Straight shot whole way through. And it was gnarly. Yeah, and a chest piece is huge.
I think I can beat it. Look, I don't want to get into a pissing match.
Please, but I love piss. Let's piss.
When I was 17, similar story. On the chest, my mother there, same time frame. But what kind of makes me a little power move above you,
right?
I didn't cry a tear, and my tattoo is of a cut open Spanish onion, and not one tear.
Really?
Of an onion, a raw onion. So for me to, I mean, yeah, you sat through a heart, but I had an exposed onion, and to not cry.
To this day, you still have that onion.
Yeah.
It does not draw a tear to your eye.
Not a tear.
I bet if I saw it, I'd cry, and it ain't because of the onion. It's because of what that tit looks like, pal.
How dare you? You know I'm lactating right now. Otherwise, I'd pull it out faster than a demented walrus at a garbage can festival.
I mean, how much are those tickets?
I have a tattoo. I never talk about this. It's kind of auspicious placement.
Yeah.
But I got a tattoo of one of my girlfriends on my scrotum, on my testicles.
No way.
Yeah, because she was nuts.
The balls on you, Harlan.
No, but did I ever tell you my dad got one? What happened?
That made me laugh so hard. My Marlboro cigarette pendant fell off my necklace. You just made me laugh so hard. Cosmically, magically, this fell off my chest.
Your necklace is of a pack of cigarettes. Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
And you know what? You know us. We word association is going on with comedians all the time.
Yes.
Marlboro cigarettes, right?
Yes.
And what did the Marlboro man have that was his trademark back in the 70s and the 80s?
Mustache.
Bro, you're the new Marlboro man.
I would love to be the new Marlboro man. Are you kidding me? I am the new Marlboro man. It's not about alpha toxicity. It's about being in touch with your feelings and still being a man. And I'll be that fucking guy. Are you going to be?
Are you the new Marlboro man?
Oh, no. No, come on, man. You just told me I was.
I suggested it. But the way you kind of took off with it, like you kind of ran with it, kind of almost trying to kind of run me over with your power.
Oh, come on, man. Don't take this away from me.
Well, I'm not going to take it away from you.
I feel like I'm going to cry, and it's not just the onion on your chest.
This is what's going to take it away from you.
Oh, come on.
Oh, shit, that's bizarre.
What?
I pulled the sticker so hard that it took the sticky off the thing. So
and
now
you
I got to
can't
put
wear it.
Well, I can wear the backing. So who's the Marlboro man now?
I am, because that's not a real mustache, you imposter.
Fuck me. Give me that one.
No!
Oh.
That was a sign from God that I am the Marlboro man, and you're just a second fiddle backup plan.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
As soon as I have this on,
Can't
I
even
am
get
going
it
to
off.
be God.
You can't even get it off.
That's what she said.
Oh, no, come on.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to put it on my forehead.
You're Armenian.
Yeah. I'm the Armenian Marlboro man. Fuck you, dude. You can't beat this. A forehead stash? Yeah, okay. You got one sitting on the clip mantle, but you don't got one on the forehead.
No. And if this is a clip mantle, what's that?
Dominance. Podcast dominance. What's up? What are you doing?
I need to dominate you somehow.
Wow, bro. See, I knew it. I was right. Look at you. You're so itchy. twitchy.
Hello? Yeah, 911.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's someone here threatening. I need a swatting.
A whatting? Oh, a SWAT?
Swatting.
You want the SWAT to come to the studio? Because I got a stash on my head? Armenian racist. Dude, my dad got a tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird because they're so trendy now. My dad's 82.
Uh-huh.
Gets a tattoo, but do you have a hula girl on you anywhere?
No.
Because that's a common one, right? My dad wanted like one of these interactive tattoos. The guys you've seen them, the guys get hula girls on their stomach.
And then they move.
They make them wiggle.
Yeah.
My dad wanted something original like that would move, but he wanted something that he hadn't seen before, like something more original.
So what do you get?
The fucking guy, he got a tattoo of the Disneyland log ride on the crack of his ass. Unreal. Every time he takes a shit, he feels like a kid again. No, I'll peek through the window. He sits on the toilet like this. Yeah! I watch him. I watch my old man drop a dude. Too soon? How dare you? I got a tattoo of an elephant trunk.
Where?
On my wiener.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
And I ended up in the hospital about 3 weeks ago. I woke up in the morning and there was a peanut stuck in my...
Well, I thought because you were trying to suck water into it.
Oh, I went looking for a peanut in the night and I almost choked to death. How dare you? You're laughing from really hearty to like kind of almost sinister. It's like it went from ha to unbelievable.
I've seen it. Tattoos of elephant trunks on penises, and it's just funny to imagine a circus peanut in the earrings.
I'm going to move these into eyebrows now, I think. Hold on.
Wow, you are Italian.
Yeah, now I'm...
Look at that.
There. How's that work?
Actually, that looks really
that look
great.
good?
That looks great.
Now I'm like Russian.
That looks
I went from
great.
Armenian to Russian like that.
Uh-huh. That's fantastic.
Is that a power move or is that just Brooke Shields stupid?
What the fuck is Brooke Shields stupid?
Well, you know that Nard had a giant eyebrow that went right across her head, right? Some say it hid the lobotomy scar, but I think it was beautiful.
What did Brooke Shields ever do to deserve
Right,
this?
I know. Shouldn't have been born. This wouldn't have been happening. You shouldn't have come out of mommy. Should have stayed in that little pink room in her stomach and sucked your placenta meat and not come out here, fucking Blue Bayou. You are out of control.
This poor woman's at home living her life.
You know, this is you know, typical of every beautiful person.
What?
But we're at the age now where, and it breaks my heart because you know, I look in the mirror too. I'm not singling anyone out, but this is, I'm noticing it more and more because we're coming into the age where all the beautiful people that we grew up with are now they're drifting into the, you know, getting old, into almost seniors country.
Yeah.
And they're getting to the spot where, no fault of their own, I'm not age shaming anyone, but boy, it's tough when you see the beautiful people, you know, like Brooke Shields and you know, George Clooney and Richard Gere and Cindy Crawford. They're not awful, but what I'm saying is time. What time does to beautiful people, you know, it just, I hate it. It's not fair.
Well, what I think you're thinking of is what you're seeing they do to manage the time with plastic surgery, right?
Not
I
necessarily.
think aged beauty is beautiful.
Yeah,
like
I
when
do
people
too.
age naturally.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it is, and I agree. I think people who age naturally, and even with the boat, but I think what I'm talking about is when you get to the point where not even cosmetic stuff can stop time, where you see the hair's now all gray, the teeth are a little crooked, the skin. At some point you have to stop with the cosmetic stuff, or else you're just going to become a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And so it's happening to all of us. But what I'm saying, I'm not knocking people down, but it just breaks my heart.
When beautiful people hurt.
Yeah.
When beautiful people lose their beautiful.
When they start to, when that beauty starts to fade away, because it's so beautiful. Like when you look at an old movie, you look at an old Demi Moore, you look at an old, Raquel Welch, or, and you look at Bridget Bardot. There's a beautiful, she was a vixen. She was stunning. And now she looks like an old lady. She is an old lady. It's okay. But it's like, what I'm saying is time is so cruel.
It is.
Thank God my eyebrows are synthetic and they will never, ever age. Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Hey, how you doing there? Just slapping mustaches everywhere. Yeah, I think I'll put one on my cheek. There we go. How you doing, kid?
That looks great.
Yeah?
You look like you have eye black like a baseball player wears. You need another one on the other side.
Wait a minute.
He's
I just
jealous.
thought of an anatomical question for you. Why the hell is it that we just grow mustaches here? Why can't we just pop one out right here? Hey,
Because God's cruel and life is unfair.
kind of like
That's
the
why.
old thing.
Yeah. Yep.
But wait a minute. Hold on. 'Cause
I'm waiting.
You are
Hold on.
You are a stash god. Let's be honest. I've
Thank
been
you.
giving you a hard time.
Finally, how long have I been here before you just admitted the true
I know.
feelings you had?
I was intimidated. I was feeling bullied.
I understand.
I was feeling like CEO'd by you. But dude, you are a mustache god.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And I guess this is a semi-real question. Anatomically,
Yes.
why have mustaches been restricted to the weirdest of places, our upper lip,
Yeah.
which is a very tender piece of flesh, underneath our nostrils, which, why there? Why can't our faces sprout a mustache here or up here on a temple or what's going on?
We do have mustaches up here, but we've
Right,
been
okay.
tricked into calling them eyebrows. But these are eye stashes.
They are?
Yeah. These are eye
Holy
mustaches.
shit. Yeah, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah. Anything can be a mustache if you put your mind to it.
What is them? Okay, what is the function? Mm-hmm. If you're a historian in human evolution,
Yes.
or human anatomy, or whatever you want to call it, what is the function of us humans having hair under our noses and over our lips like this?
Well, I think it's for heat. Evolutionarily, we grew facial hair because this is cosmetic. I'm choosing.
Yeah.
If I didn't shave, I'd have my whole face covered in hair. But
Okay.
cosmetically, I'm making it. There's no point in a mustache except for cosmetics. But the facial hair grows to keep our faces warm because we came from the ice age,
Okay.
right?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
Like eyebrows exist so that the sweat doesn't go directly into our eyes.
All right. Perfectly sane function.
And hair grows on our face to keep us warm. I feel like hair grows to keep us warm
Right.
evolutionarily from, millennia ago. And we just choose to make a mustache, but there's no function for my mustache except for intimidation and making ponies wet. Harland.
Fucking right.
That's
bro.
why. That's why.
I knew it. That's what I know when you sat down. Fuck.
Yep. That's why.
Why do
we
you
get
think I have my
mustaches.
emergency mustache prevention kit?
So you're trying to get the ladies revved up.
Dude.
Yeah.
Ghost Speed Racer all over my face. Have you ever been in a scenario where you've been at a high class function or some kind of event or an affair, and unbeknownst to you until you felt it or went into the bathroom, had something in your stash?
Cum.
Like cum?
Cum.
No. Talk to me.
Covered in cum.
What happened? Where were you?
I blacked out and I ended up at a fancy dinner,
Whoa.
the Ritz, covered in
Wow.
cum.
No. And did you notice it or did someone go, Ian,
The maitre d'.
ejaculate? What?
The maitre d'.
Really?
He noticed it when he apologized for leaving the cum.
Those maitre d's.
Yeah. Wow. He really put the D in the maitre d. Let me tell you.
Wow, dude. See, this is why I ask these questions. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. It's good to ask. There's no bad questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want to do a thing with you that I do with every guest.
I'd love it.
We call it Words from a Wooden Shoe, Ian.
Uh-huh.
And what you do, this is an authentic Dutch clog.
I love it.
It's full of words.
Yeah.
You reach inside, pull out a word, and see if it sparks a story from your life, from your journey, from someone you might have known, something that happened to you.
Ooh.
Just a random word. See if Ian Fidance can...
Brazil.
Really? Okay. Here we go.
Brazil.
Brazil. What an odd one.
Do I have any stories about Brazil?
Any associations? Anything in your life? Take your time, my guy. Brazil. That's a
Brazil and a slurp.
yeah.
I met a gal.
Excuse you.
Brazilian.
Oh, here we go.
Yes. We slept together, and she ended up also sleeping with my roommate and told the roommate that she thought he was better in bed than me.
No, really?
Yeah, this is when I was drinking. Yeah.
What? Was she a
Years
girlfriend,
ago.
or was it like sort of a
No,
one
it was just
night?
like a one-night thing. We hooked up. We went to the beach.
Yeah.
And when I was drinking, I was just a terrible lover and just such a slob and a mess. And then she
Really?
ended up sleeping with my other roommate, who was a huge, sloppy, fat guy. And she was like, "You're so much better in bed than Ian." And I was like, "I really got to change my life."
Well, just the fact that she took the step away from you, who you seem like you're a fit guy, and back then
am
you're
now,
probably even fitter, I'm assuming.
I was certainly, I'm in shape now, and back then I was A shape. I'll say
You
that.
were heavier,
I just had like a gut. I had like
Okay.
a beer belly gut. You know, it was.
but for her to take the step away from a guy who's in better shape than the roommate,
Yeah.
man, what's that got to do to your ego?
I mean, it kicks you in the ass.
And was she a Brazilian with the accent? Like, was she a fiery Brazilian, or was she?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How did you find out?
My buddy told me. I thought it was hilarious.
You just went, "Hey, dude, you know that
Yeah,
girl
yeah.
you've been with for the last 3 nights? She was with me last night." Really?
No, I had moved out.
Oh.
And then they ended up, when I left, they ended up hooking up. Yeah.
You know what I think this is all leading to close the show?
A poem.
Might be a poem. What was her name?
Honestly, Harlan, I forget.
Why don't we call her Fernanda?
I like that.
Out on the beach, in the middle of the day, the ocean rolling in, covered in spray, Fernanda appeared just over the dune, and as soon as I saw her, I started to swoon.
I said, "Fernanda, come here. I must give you a whisper. I'll kiss your pussy." And that was terrible. Don't put music to that. Hold on. I panicked.
I think I know why she went with the roommate now. Here with a whisper, with my dirty brown whisker. I'm going to the roommate because you fucking suck. Wow. This is what we call a poet for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Ian, what a pleasure, buddy. Please tell. By the way, folks, Ian, hilarious comedian, podcaster. This is your moment. Tell them where they can see you, where they can catch your stand-up, your anything you're peddling, your podcast, all that stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I have a special out on YouTube. It's called
wow.
Ian Fidance, Wild, Happy, and Free. Check it out. It's on my podcast YouTube page. My podcast is B and Ian with Jordan, me and Jordan Jensen. And you've been on the show. It was so fun.
What a blast.
Such a good time,
What a
man.
blast.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the podcast Beanie and with Jordan comes out every Wednesday on YouTube, iAnimal69 on Instagram, and I'm going all over. I'm touring every weekend till the end of the year.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm loving it, man. I'm having a blast on the road. And you can get tickets in my mailing list at punchup.live/Ian Fidance for all my dates.
Dude, just as a little goodbye thing before we go, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to, I'm going to let you do this. If you'd like to peel a mustache off my face, go for it.
Really? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, look at that, folks.
Oh, yeah.
The double bubble.
The double stash, like a double-deckle
Blus?
Double-deckle blus.
Folks, poet, comedian, mustache god, Ian Fidance. That's it for today on the Harland Highway podcast. Until next time, chicken chow mein, and keep your mustache in order. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, man. This is so fun.
Awesome,
Thanks.
awesome. Oh, should we just say goodbye with make it rhyme at least?
Yeah.
Goodbye, my friend. I'm glad you could come.
I always enjoy my time, and I hope you always have fun.
And now we are done.
I got to run.
Hey everybody, how would you like your very own personal video message from me, yours truly? It's your birthday, it's your anniversary, it's your graduation, or you just want me to make you laugh? You get to pick the topic you want me to discuss, give me some talking points, and off we go. You can get it for yourself or get it for a friend. It's super easy and fun. Just go to the Cameo app on your phone or to cameo.com. And I record a custom video made just for you or your loved one. Your very own personalized Harland.